Once upon a time in a small coastal town, there lived a young woman named Eliza. She worked at a charming little bookstore by the sea, a quiet spot where the scent of salt water blended with the smell of old paper and coffee. Every day, she'd watch the waves crash against the shore, lost in the world of books and dreams. One afternoon, a man named Noah walked into her shop. He was a traveler, with rugged features and an easy smile. He had been to dozens of countries, but something about the peaceful simplicity of this town called to him. When he asked Eliza for a recommendation, she handed him a novel about love and adventure, one that she had always believed in, but never experienced herself. Noah came back the next day, and the next, and soon it became a routine. He would wander in with a new story to tell, and Eliza would listen, captivated by his tales of distant lands and the places he'd seen. There was something magnetic about him, an energy that filled the space between them, subtle yet undeniable. One rainy evening, Noah arrived soaked through, his clothes clinging to him like the storm was inside him as much as outside. Eliza, ever the caretaker, made him a cup of tea by the fireplace. They sat in comfortable silence, the crackling fire and the rhythmic sound of the rain filling the space between them. "You know," Noah said after a long pause, "I always thought I'd find love somewhere far away, in some exotic place, but maybe it was here all along." Eliza looked at him, her heart racing for reasons she didn't quite understand. The words she'd held back for so long seemed to spill out. "I always believed in adventure, too. I just never knew it could come to me, quietly, like this." Their eyes met in the firelight, and in that moment, everything changed. It wasn't the grand gestures or the extravagant promises of forever. It was simple, an understanding that the love they had been searching for had quietly bloomed, right there, in the space they shared. Noah stayed. The town, the bookstore, the quiet beauty of the sea, they became their adventure. And every day, they wrote their own story together, one of love not found in the chaos of the world, but in the stillness of their hearts.
And only an unsettling silence. In the small town of Hollowbrook, there was an old, decaying mansion at the edge of the woods. It had been abandoned for decades, its windows shattered, doors creaking on their hinges, and vines crawling over the stone walls like a twisted web. Most of the townspeople avoided it, whispering rumors about its past, about the family who had vanished without a trace, leaving behind